Hello BookTube, it is Top 5 Wednesday this week, and this week everyone is talking about their top 5 books or series that they would like to get turned into a TV show. So I had to think really hard about this, and it was really hard to just come up with 5 because so many books would make such a good TV series. So I've managed to kind of narrow it down, though there's loads of others that I would love to see as TV shows. So one of the first ones that I have is The Magician's Guild by Trudi Canavan. So it's these three here. And this is about a girl who ends up being a magician. She finds out that she's a magician, and generally it's only people in this world that are nobles or wealthy that become magicians, and the people in the slums, they don't even think that magicians in the slums would even exist. So she's kind of breaking the protocol, and she faces a lot of bullying and stuff from other novices when she goes to this school. It's like this big massive guild to become a magician, and it's really exciting. I think it'll be really great to see this kind of big school of magicians, and it's a lot of healing, alchemy and defense. So I don't think there would actually be that much special effects needed for it. A lot of it would just be, you know, bits and bobs here, but it wouldn't be too much. But I think it'll be really exciting, and there's some nice little kind of love twists, and, you know, obviously a bit of good versus evil, things like that. So I think that would make a really great series. The second book series that I would like to see turned into TV series is Ashes by Ilsa J.Bick. I only have the second and the third with me at the moment. My friend is borrowing the first one. This is my all-time favourite series. It's pretty dark and gritty. It's post-apocalyptic, where everyone from the ages of just when they start experience puberty up to the ages of about 25, 26, they all suddenly become cannibals, and then everyone kind of middle-aged from 25 and older up to about 50 to their 60s, they just drop dead because of this weird kind of sonic kind of boom thing that happens in the earth. And then everyone that's older, and a lot of people that were very deathly sick, they suddenly become okay. And then so it's kind of the old versus the young, but then there's some young people that are still okay, like children, and then some other people that are teenagers that for some reason the cannibalism didn't affect them. So it's about a girl and her kind of personal journey about why she was where she was when the apocalypse happened, and her journey to try and find safety in the people she meets. I think it would be really great if they kind of did a dark, kind of twisty kind of TV series, a little bit like The Walking Dead, but maybe not as gruesome or not as heartbreaking as The Walking Dead. But I think it would be really exciting. I know they're making the Shadowhunters into a TV series now because the movie didn't do that well, even though I actually quite liked the movie. But it's really exciting to see that's going to be turned into a TV show. I think they can do so much more. They can explain so much more with it when it's a TV show. They'll have so much more room to elaborate on everything. But I think another book series that will make a great TV show is also by Cassandra, Clare, and that's actually the prequel to the Shadowhunters, which is the Clockwork Angel series, and it's Clockwork Angel, the Clockwork Prince and the Clockwork Princess, if I'm getting them right, because I don't have a physical copy. I always borrow them from the library. But I think seeing that TV series will be great, kind of dark Penny Dreadful era. Obviously not as spooky or as gory as Penny Dreadful is, but that kind of London I think would be really great, because I always felt that the Clockwork Angel series was always, in my head, it was always much more dark and gloomy than the Shadowhunters, and I think it would make a really good TV show. And then the fourth one that I have is actually, I've only read the first one, I need to read the others, but it's actually The Land of Stories by Colfer, which is where these twins, they kind of fall into this book that their gran gave them, and they're in this magical fairyland where Rapunzel and Snow White and everything is real. Now I know they've kind of done this already Once Upon a Time, but this is a bit different. You have Goldilocks as kind of this misunderstood heroine. Red Riding Hood is kind of this spoilt bratty queen, and then obviously you have Cinderella and Snow White, who are kind of the perfect nice queens, and it's just about these twins' adventure through this land, and that they want to try and get home, and they uncover all these secrets, and they have to go on missions to get different things, such as Cinderella's glass slipper. I think it would be really fun. It would be really, really lovely as well to see all that come to life in a different world than what Once Upon a Time has shown us, because Once Upon a Time is great and I love it, but it'd be nice to see these characters in a different setting as well. And then the last one I have is actually probably a bit unusual. I don't know if any other people would do this, would be choosing this. And it's actually, when I was looking at my bookshelf, it just stood out to me, which is The Diary of Adrian Mole by Sue Townsend. And now, she did loads of them, but they are just so funny. They always make me laugh out loud. I'd love to reread it actually, because I haven't read it in a long time. But I always remember just thinking it was so funny. I think it would actually make a really, really funny, almost like a sitcom, like a 20-minute program each week, where you have maybe 2 episodes a night each week. I think it'd be amazing. It'd be really, really funny. So let me know if anyone else agrees with me about this, or if anyone else has read Adrian Mole, because I don't think not a lot of people that I talk to have, because it's kind of an older book. But it'd be really great to see if anyone else thinks that makes a good TV show. So yeah, that's it for Top 5 Wednesday, and hopefully I'll be back next week as well. So thanks for listening, and subscribe if you like, and give me loads of recommendations for books, because I always want them.